Hello, hello. Okay, so a couple of words that sometimes people get a bit confused, but we're going to clear that up right now. So, shade and shadow. They're kind of similar in a lot of ways. So, if we're looking at shade here, shade is protection from the sun. Okay, so for example, if you're walking down the street, it's a really hot day, you want to find some shade. Okay, so how do you get shade? I mean, it's a hot day, what do you think? Downtown? Maybe beside a building? There's a building here, and it casts, well, that's where you can find shadow, or shade, sorry. And shade seems a bit less active, moving. So it's like this building or this tree that creates this shade where you can be underneath. Another way in which we use shade that you'll hear, some plants do well in the shade. So some plants, they require a lot of sun, but there are others that it can be, well, it doesn't have to be with direct sun. It can be in the shade, so when it's covered by the sun. Another thing, it's hot in the sun, let's find some shade. Always, sort of finding shade by a building, underneath a tree, etc. Here's another, a couple different ways we can use shade. That's a beautiful lampshade. It's a kind of like shade, and that's my drawing of a lampshade right there. And nice shades. Shades are it's an informal word for sunglasses. Informal word for sunglasses. So nice shades. Oh, those are cool shades. You could say that. Okay, so that's shade. Over to shadow. Okay, so shadow is a picture made by something that blocks out the light. So really similar, but I think of it as it seems a bit more active, a bit more moving, and usually, it kind of creates a picture. So look at my shadow, it's taller than yours. So, you can kind of see, I don't know, no, I can't find very much shadow here. But if you're walking down the street next to your friend, and in front, there's this movement of you. That's your shadow. And it's moving. I love to do shadow puppets. So shadow puppets are when you put your hand, you have the light coming down and you put your hand in the way and it creates this shadow here. And usually it could be maybe in the form of I don't know, what is the simplest one? I think that one is like a dog. I think that's a dog. I think this one here, that's actually more exciting. I'll do a wolf. But you won't be able to see it. You won't be able to see it here, but you can try this at home. Right there. Okay, so right there. That's it. That's it. That's a wolf. Okay? Try that. And here's a little expression. He was guilty beyond a shadow of a doubt. And that simply means, without question, he was absolutely, completely guilty. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's just he's completely guilty. So, if you're watching this video on YouTube, check out my channel. And if you're interested in more great videos just like this one, go to www.ingvid.com, and as well you can take some quiz. You can do a quiz on this video and many others.